What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning into my channel. In today's video, I want to show you the life-changing skill of getting off the ground. Seems a little silly, doesn't it? But you have to remember, if you're looking for longevity of the body, you need to make sure that you are getting on the ground daily. So, without any further ado, make sure you subscribe to this channel, leave a little likey like and a comment below, and I'm going to show you some moves. Let's go. So for the first variation, we're going to do a squat. After I get to my bottom depth of the squat, you may have to use your hands for assistance, and then you're going to rotate your body slightly so that the knee can touch the ground. If I turn my body, you'll notice that I'm sitting on this foot and my toe is stabbed into the floor. From here, I'm going to unstab the toe, sit on the foot once again, and then I'm going to bring my hip down to the ground. To get back up, I'm going to switch my legs, going back into this fisherman squat. And again, the fisherman is when my top of foot is touching the ground and I'm sitting. I shift my body weight forward to stab the toe. Now I'm in this tactical squat. I can rotate my body back into the regular squat, and then I stand up. So let's look at this in real time. Now I'm going to want you to do a little bit of grounded walking. With grounded walking, the focus is to keep your center of mass low. When you want to make sure that your body is nice and stable so that somebody doesn't knock you over, you're going to ground your body weight. You're sinking your weight down, softening up the knees, and gripping the toes. When I take steps, I'm making sure that I'm keeping my weight low. So if anybody were to try to push me over at any point, I would be nice and sturdy. So with our grounded walking, I'm going to take a couple steps, and now I'm going to begin my entry into the ground. Squat, tactical, fisherman. Now I'm sitting on the ground. I'm going to switch my feet, fisherman, tactical, back into my deep squat and up. Variation number 2 is going to look similar to the first variation, except we're going to add a bit of a rotational element. A lot of times, in order to move efficiently, rather than moving in straight lines, you'll notice that using circles is going to be a lot more smooth, efficient, and effective. So here's what I mean. I'm going to do a contralateral entry into the ground. And by contralateral, I mean this. If I were to step with my left foot on the ground, I'm going to place my right hand down. Contra means opposite. In this case, it's the left leg and the right hand. Let's say I were going to step with my right leg. I step, and I would place the left hand down. So now you know what contralateral means. Let's get into the actual move. I start with my grounded walking. Now what I'm going to do is I will place the right foot forward. My left hand reaches. I'm starting to squat, but notice how I'm turning my body. I'm going to switch the legs, go through tactical fisherman into my squat, and then I'm standing up. So once again, now I'm going to do it with the left leg. I have my grounded walking. I take a step with the left, place the right hand down. I find my hip. I keep on rotating. And now I'm standing up. Again, I'm going to do my grounded walking. I'm going to step with the right hand. My left hand reaches for the ground. I do my rotation where I switch my legs, push myself into deep squat, and I stand up. One final time. Left foot comes out, reaching with the right hand. Notice how I'm rotating away from the camera, and now I'm facing the camera, and then I stand up. That is our contralateral entry into the ground. Movement number 3, so rather than opposite hand and foot, I'm going to use the same side hand and foot, all right? So check this out. I got my grounded walking. I'm going to take a step with the right. I'm going to place the right hand down. I'm still turning and rotating. to use that rotational aspect to help get myself up and down efficiently. Back to my grounded walking. My knees are soft, I'm flexing my stomach, I'm gripping the toes. Left foot and left hand comes out. I'm rotating through to the camera, and now I'm standing up. What I need you to remember is that this probably seems basic to you. It may seem pointless, and there's a ton more ways that you can start to enter the ground. But what I wanted to do was show you 3 moves that were attainable and that were good for people just starting that haven't been to the ground in a long time. So you need to make sure that you can actually understand and embody these patterns first before we can get to the more complex patterns. So if you're somebody that hasn't been moving in a while, this is actually really good stuff, and don't disregard it. I promise, if you keep on going, it will pay off. Mini Movement Man saying, be kind to one another and move well every single day. Peace, my friends. Bye-bye.